Ene eye Agyapong July bosomene doso eduonu ba kon 21st July 2025. Mama wache na mensanso emu akwaba a fresh week, a new Monday, and I say na me look say ya share ase money making Monday. Mama na Israel nyankopon ase na ompempenso a wode me no me no ye de aba bedru ena no pai dwumade no eye the dialogue show on the 2 TV, so called the social media platforms now one sa ebe kan your Facebook sound so and YouTube sounds na no pay wo hwe me wo ka mu wo fie wo office e wo na 2 TV so adwumade no the dialogue show said ye no e da bia juoda de kokosi e da efiada no pa no so kan na yetumi ahyase akopem se no nkro no ebebo e de apemo once again adom no asom me no mienu so nti ye be som ne asom na ye de asom no Eddie aye ye my Ghana ye nti mame na wase no pay say watimi ageni and on net 2 TV the dialogue show me di Eddie insempera Emmanuel Mate fisame ya no e konkomo ho a ye no eba bedini kama pa enne sports ebeba wa kwamudi see ye wa go prama so over the weekend Friday Saturday Sunday Kofi Amponsan wo si ahene Eddie ebe maye enne anopai wo wie a yadi the ubokra tare ni munsam ni nyina no e de beto aso kama na yetimi e de amount na afia de nkomo na awodo na act aso etimi de mame na wase na me wache na mensan so emu akwa be ne nkomo bia be hwe ni titru pa. The new patriotic party over the weekend memene day okokoshia mo ewo the University of Ghana na okokoye nsachira ye ewo won party constitution no emu ahe ena wono reject ye na emu ahenso ena wono ebo modin agi editu mu na de wahe na wadwe ye o se gia o gitu mu no na nkanze se wo gitu mu na de reject ye no so no na osu se na nkanze se wono agitu ma no pe betra se na ye ne nimdifo edidi eye de course memenda no ewo University of Ghana Sports Stadium no abra NPP amanyoko no ekoko edi enhyiamu na wodidi won party ni nyina so going forward a course to say party no ebetimi afa ntima pefra na no pay ye be enya abote na yetumi adomo suko na yedidi eho encommodent na reject ye eye article 17 didn't know reject ye sa motion didn't know reject ye any other motion saka come of course ya no pay metro base na yetimi di sam komo no ententem to the amount na enkomo bi nyama hodo bi esisi wo hodo so no na yetimi di na so e de ato aso ententem so na yetumi e de amount say the medical workers here no right after sports near the paper review no ebema wa kwamu na fe no ya tue bo ase na yedidi eho enkomo kakra kreatim ya mama akwan so na so watimi afre na wode wadwenkyere etumi edi aba anopai ede na wo hyase anamba me na wotu ye hye ye hu kran kakra ede na wo ye ede na wo hyase ne Abraham Lincoln eka asembi na eno na me pese me no mie no ye de hye ye hu kran on se da ne da me catch us ade bi a wo ye bia no se du se wo ye sa ade na fa wakoma okra wadwen onimdie wa ho ndi nyina fa shem na fa efise no ena wasusu se obeye wodade no onye wai so be ade fufuru bia enti ade bia wasoso wasi obo se wo ye bia no odu se wo ye anu atobo ase na waye na kokuduro so waye ne den so waye na brane so na etimi aboawo ma trimponti a opesa wo ye no watimi achieve sa trimpono na etimi aboa enti Abraham Lincoln eka asembi na asem okan no na mpesa no pe me no mie no ye de ehye ye hu enkran tie de okan yo say be sure you put your feet in the right place, make sure say baby a wodi wo na asie no eye ho na sese wodi wo na asie say ade bi a wo ye bia make sure say sa ade no na wo pese wo ye so that you will be able to do it and do it well. Tipa ade bi a wo pese wo ye bia no anamo bi a wo tu bia wo tu na ya tu na say baby am dim na si mi di si ho yie If you say a hon now person would do nancy, and you'll be ne page or naquacosi, and more be no yodium, Debbie. If you say a hon now person would Gina. It is a wood Gina one man, Susan Swanium from maybe a bobiano, Ginamusa Bema, no receive bullet nina if it's a hon now person would Gina. Copim say, but I empty our person or Gina or no, Obama Bam, any penny now, eh? Kwaku Brudi anamo 3 year beginning and tinase by a Sunday solid. And come kujina baby ema nipa nsem o mekantino na wabama bu no agyae. Dabi. Gina wona so na ye wa mana so no say then stand firm. Make sure say baby a wujane is the right place for you to stand and then stand firm. Enti enkonkoso ha na nsameso ha na enkonkoso ha na nsameso ha ye bisa say ada ya say o na nka me pese me ya ade we pese nka me donya ado afuo pese nka me enter into farming na nso so nipa bi ka kire me say farming no komu a eni ntibidi mi sika ko hyemu no na me gyae sika no so amansa nya no back na me pese me toka me transport business then so me talk about me no no nipa bi nsam o kan ye ntino mentimi anyen hyehye pa ansi de o mo kan no kwa anyen hyehye ya ebe boa ma manya me results no back ma metimi anya returns of me investment no then so mo kan nti megyae no ade bia wo ye bia osdai a osom ye oni so ade ho nya ye o dream ko ekura wo no se base who implement whatever decision now ya but you stand firm. Gina ona so na ye na niye na na mo bia ni petu asase so bia so wo nsunsanso. Tie anamo bia ni petu bia so wo nsunsanso. Obetimi decide say wo de oni obia anko obeya ankonam so wo nsunsanso. Obetimi decide say oni ni panyina beko so won susanso obetime decide say untie futuo e wasase so abaye obi atufo untie so won susanso e betwen edruso a gina na say hey me and decide say I will not listen to any advice. I mean take advice of any human being. Susanso no menya obetime decide say obetie futuo na wutie no so no so won susanso ade bia na mo bia wutuo bia so won susanso. Ti the only do a motu sana mono sa so tua stand firm jana so make sure say baby a odo na asi no e ho na say odo na asi na jina wona so if you say eso e won sunsanso no ba receive it in a good faith whether good or bad o moves a o ye and a man who sa results no e ba ye enti stand firm na receive bullet no as it is na move ko wanim abrabo da sitina bia no e wo de sese onipa wo ye hyase na hwehwe wana mo na wutuo no chia kwa ba bia wugina no na so mfaso say izu anyankopon triase no as I always tell you no me say walk with a pure heart pure mind fa koma mu fine ni adwumu fine ante e catch you say the dialogue should be a slogan. The no walk with what pure heart. If you say na mo bia wutu bia no so sanso no ba o de akoma pa de nante ya o de adwen pa de take side decision na so sanso no wa na onsa ebeka anyo bia ma me na wase na no pay na me sanso mo akwaba emfa emra eye the dialogue show so ye ba ye besa akọ ye important mo so ni afa one issue be quick na yate etimi edi afri honum na fe ye wi a edi de obokra tansem na fe nsem aka no edi atoa so ye ne yanim before so ebetena sia no pay na yetimi edi common tentem so etimi edi amount ma yemfa sports no entoa so tentem so fama Kofi amponsa osi ahene ene the sports edi ebreye na no sia right after sports mesa so back na fe edi segment ahodo aka no na edi atoa so tentem so edi ama medin edi nsempera imanomati me basisia.
Yena say every Sunday across all the sports and on share or Net2 TV, the dollar shows. You're live on Facebook, live on YouTube, in Net2 TV, GH. And a paper shall say Saturday bay and the biggest marathon or happen Independence Square. We know APSA Blaster Marathon 2025 Ebaso Independence Square 6 a.m. near Saturday. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a special guest for this particular event, Ebaso Saturday. So no, and I'll fire up the gun. Never Jimmy no assassin. When we say we know the tenant Pomu, when we say some bois, they were my health issues, kidney issues, not in your call Los Angeles 2028 Olympic Games. It's when you know it's when you're Alita bet me Jim Diama Ghana can't be this particular event no Basso this Saturday 26 July Independence Square Diana what pass it through now they are called APSA 2025 Black Star Marathon. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a special guest for that upcoming event. So now I switch it to athletics, okay? So Team Ghana Echo Nigeria Echo compete or CAF Athletics Championship. Na emane member ma yedwuma pa o metwe wini various awards ahodo mo competing I just say yebo yemana baso so mo ko no o ma kugu wini masan say Ghana ewini silver medal ewo men's under 18 400 meters courtesy Tete Philip. Then also Atakwesi wini under 18 110 meter hurdles no bronze medal. Then also Watson Apiales ewini under 18 400 meters hurdles bronze medal. And na yeniaba menu esa ewini emano under 18 400 meters hurdles, which say bronze medal. So bo Alex na basoko Nigeria no Obanko gu Ghana enima sekwase which may win this medals no edi amay. Now you switch to the Golden Arms Arm Wrestling Federation no ene Glyco Life ako partnership agreements ewete 100,000 Ghana cedis insurance package. Obeka Ghana Husu 2023 African Games omo any federation winning so many medals. Emma Team Ghana over 40 medals. Can yes sir? Anka 72 yen. It's almost prepare Echo Nigeria for 2025 African Arm Wrestling Championship. The team no prepare. Now it was all fun. It was junior officers mess. It was police headquarters last Friday. It was Nkahase. Until this sport is going to happen. I hear him say, "Ombe ako Ghana nemu, I compete the ye memamu and mamu ewo Nigeria." Ora Charles Ose SCB the barrister, a president Emma Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation, sounds double as president Emma African Arm Wrestling Federation. Yetino after say you the last Saturday ewo junior officers mess. Ghana Police Headquarters, Accra.
Lucky. We are lucky not because of the various brands we try to build around our sports or the associations we do have. Last night, as at 8:30 p.m., I was with our sports minister trying to engage him on our travel. Anytime I mention money, he will go like, "Mr. President, you don't have a problem. You're a benchmark for the other federations. I know when you go out there, you will get support." I stand here elated because we knocked on the doors of friends, and indeed, a number of them opened to support us. Today we have received from Glyco Life Insurance. It is not because they are friends, but it is because they believe they must push in the Ghanaian. It is because they believe we are doing something good and they need to insure us. They know we battle. They know there will be injuries. They know we are traveling by road. It is important for them to cover us. So from the leadership of Ghana Arm Wrestling to Glyco, we say we appreciate your personal and travel insurance. Lucky. We are lucky not because of the various brands we try to build around our sports or the associations we do have. Last night, as at 8:30 p.m., I was with our sports minister.
All right, so Charles Osesibe, the barrister, president of Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation, at Seneca. I switch from there. Now you heard the U20 tournament. But first, young Komoro Masan say a Black Queen Samano at Ghana Nimupai bon abasu because Omenya win over Algeria. And we a quarterfinal game. And Marco Akesi Koso Morocco. Now I enjoy that highlight of the game between Ghana and Algeria. Name it also.
The white and green, and of course the Ghanaians, the Black Queens. And here we go, they're attacking for it. And of course they can make something count out of this one. A good move from the Ghanaians and good goalkeeping too. The clearance must take that away, but then they shield themselves very well. And that was a great Bitter led finds and of course opportunity to shoot for the Algerians. A left-footed weak shot it is. Here from Al-Nassr of Saudi Arabia. This time they tried a shot that ricocheted off the Ghanaian cross. Didn't count. And a long-range effort chasing their first WAFCON title. And a left-footed one that comes in. The goalkeeper, Princess. Comes in short. One of the thoughts was too strong. Good anticipation from Grace Asantua. That big shot, it came flying in and took Guado at that time that took that short, and then Ghana came very close again. Because it would have been in. Was Badu. Two teams came charging back in the second 45 minutes. Algeria had a good possession and a good chances in the early stage. Here comes this effort. It's upended. Came into penalties after the extra time. Belum also missed opportunity, and Ghana settled things out through Evelyn Badu, and a great effort. White and
so Black Queens now again the qualification to the semi-final stage of the competition. Be facing host nation Morocco na games na kano eno atwa so. Yeni aba Grace Asantua ene ebo na ba so say obo no modern pa in that game. That is yeni aba Grace Asantua for you. Minister for Sports and Recreation Akufo-Addo Adams. And so the abaso body pa na ma emane sampa o ma ye dwuma dene and making sure say Ghana again a qualification to the next stage of the competition. Into Akufo-Addo Adams, Minister for Sports and Recreation. And so boy Yamana abaso say o ma tuma ye dwuma. Now answer to the camp of a U20 male national team. Satellite team no Elbo Wafu Zombi tournament ekoso pram and ra. Ye will game against Ivory Coast. Yen share this classic goa. Do say yes, but you to progress in this team because you lost by 2-1. They enjoy this highlights of Ghana U20 game in Umrah. Name it to us.
Since a long one in. Look at this. Look at the goal. Benjamin Chivagnon. Look at the goal. It was coming. Black Sunlights of Ghana have done it so quickly. It was coming, and they started as soon as the whistle blows. For the opener, Benjamin Chivagnon. Look at the build-up. It started from Benjamin, Addo, then Chivagnon again. Look at it.
Gavin.
That was a great goal a great goal, and what an important goal he scored for the Black Satellites. And a young chap who plays for.
All right, so that's U20 for you. Yeah, heard your so Gaka tough for never so. Oh, Kumasi, Cinema settle on the venue and the date ever Saturday competition. So between 20th and 24th of August, and a Hasselfolk Kotoko Vienna South Heart of Lions will compete for this year's Gaka tough for Hasselfolk is in the news because of more year recruitment now, and they are signing 2 new players are joining team no first. Baba Demu are joining team no. Then also Prince Kwabeno Wusu. And so a phobia. So these are new additions. I'm more adrenaline Hasselfolk. Now, young call the course weekend as far as boxing air concerned. Okay. So the 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao returning to the ringside. Now weekend compete a welterweight fight against Mario Barrios. Fighting and day in majority draw. You enjoy that highlights. Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, that's awesome.
Competitive and taking the lead in round number 8 as a 10-second clap sounds and Manny Pacquiao, just like old times, getting the crowd on their feet. Big time for Manny Pacquiao. And he's competitive and taking the lead in round number 8 as a 10-second clap sounds and Manny Pacquiao, just like old times, getting the crowd on their feet. Big time for Manny Pacquiao. And he's competitive and taking the lead in round number 8 as a 10-second clap sounds and Manny Pacquiao, just like old times, getting the crowd on their feet. Big time for Manny Pacquiao. And he's competitive and taking the lead.
That was the bout, of course, just say Manny Pacquiao fights. Now, I am switching another fighter. Not a more than a heavyweight fighter, of course, between Alexander Usyk and Dubois. Now, fights in round 5. Now, Usyk, every man, you enjoy that highlights in round.
I mean, this guy is an extraordinary sportsman. He really is. And Daniel Dubois trying to force him back on the ledge. And there is a minute 34 left. And this the round where his dreams came true against AJ. Will they turn into a nightmare here? And Wembley, big one from Usyk. And he's gone. He's out. Daniel Dubois. He's never going to make it. Alexander Usyk can be crowned right here, right now. He is undisputed for a third time. Once, twice, thrice. The genius. I mean, this guy is an extraordinary sportsman. He
All right,
really is.
so when they of course so our heavyweights fighting, you switch it to Alexis, okay? So Diamond League, you know, Abenevi or London, men 100 meters, final no, na emotion part. They come and say the Jamaican International Civil Oblique every year making a time of 9.86 seconds. Then also no alliance from US, they make it 10 seconds. And Great Britain, Alex Hughes, Zander make it time of 10.02. You enjoy the highlights in round.
Oblique Seville has run 9.83 this season. He was the last man to beat Noah Lyles over 100 metres. Great start from Seville, who's got a little bit of a march on Noah Lyles. Lyles has got some work to do. Seville is going really well here. Seville's going to win this. Brilliant win. He even has time to salute. 9.85. Oblique Seville has run 9.83 this season. He was the last man to beat Noah Lyles over 100 metres. Great start from Seville, who's got a little bit of a march on Noah Lyles. Lyles has got some work to do. Seville is going really well here. Seville's going to win this. Brilliant win. He even has time to salute. 9.85.
All right, so 100 meters, no Jamaicans no they call. Share 4 by 100 meters. Cracker, no, so once again, Jamaicans no they call. You enjoy that highlights in rap. So Jamaicans no we need a 4 by 100 meters no so they call you call World Cup US, Canada, Mexico. So the countdown no is on. You are 1 year. Now you call US, Canada, Mexico for the World Cup at Ebaso in 2026. Okay, you'll be seeing a pay. You're not so you're part of the sports segment here on the 2 TV. The dialogue show. So from me, Kofi Amponsa was see and each time I bar in Sempera, Imano Mati, and then come on, a more shepa. Good morning.
Awusia mame na se na me na Kofi Amponsa osia hena se or this sports no ebeto aso kama de maye ena me point me no issue because one catch Chelsea asem se wi ase nyina team ne ba kope Chelsea Chelsea yenko a ye na FIFA mai kwan se yemfa logo boy Jason Mbomo for the next season yemfa nya adwuma Chelsea nko a the entire one can you come wasem kama pa abusia mame na wase enne ye the entertainment news up next baba was CJ baba was son no wadwen me kama no pay ye the entertainment news no ye the ebeto so kama media man na baba question ba kwa best of heno yi anoma say unim stone boy say na ware ho ye aware I very expensive. Sika de ware ho ding titru ni mema na side no. Kokko jelester. Hey. Tin say ye na wonto wi da. Enu na ka ho bi ma na mamru na ba youth no mema titru no. Entimi ware. You see, somewhere wa kan say mo. Asema ka wo ne ya adwen ho. Because minimum na ntie bia ho. Aware pa de omo na overtaking. Na CJ na wabo modia aya research pa fa gentia you boys nim person me ware guess na ye radio na nso girls no ma you ready nanso aka say memma no be come forward memma ni ntimi nko on say nan say ya nurse for be catch say memma no hu nurses na musuro wo mo oh na wonu musuro mo ntimi approach wo mo eya asem ena stone boy sound so dia bay say esi aware no aye very very expensive na emanti omutimi ware titri ni memma no etimi no ka say CJ adwene me ena no pay wo no ena my entertainment news or the my CJ akwaba boko there ya boko there
na worry
oh my
worry be how many years in here
me worry 2013 titi free mo na
that's all
ache
na o share time a worry and na sabri ya wona fofo abusuafo na de o mo worry ya
oh na me na mfo no me 10 bia 2 ana mo worry 8 na kara mo worry
I didn't know. I need some power.
Sasa nyama moya de.
Sika na.
Sika. Omo se list no wado do.
Oh sa.
Ah list no wado do.
Oh there be.
Dia me tuo mo se. O je ne ntem anu ato no ba ko mienu mi ansa ja to. E na po ba nso te wase. Onim se okay. Mabusuan se yento fridge mi ansa. But to de yento table top ketwa ba ko. Na me na mabusuan be kasa. Hwe nso betima hwe me ye. Ba me tuo mfo mu nti. Oh, emnante bibre mba so be ware. Oh, and stop by my good news. But I think say details in our own chair with me am my my mo akwaba na me kan chair ahwefo nyina say oba CJ adwene yan or the entertainment news because e dey amaye de bia kotofofra oba nsuo mu kokko kama kokro kama pa so hia no na wo any entertainment news no abona homa mu bom pe obaje so why one mama na anyo so a CJ not here Chief Justice let him go Supreme Court nti CJ akwaba
na say abetre CJ I'm going to Justice we need a camera to the winter
nti mama na mahoma be ba on the entertainment news ebe to asama me ba sia.
Right, so good morning and welcome on the entertainment bit or the dialogue show. So now I was saying me what news be am the bremo news there doso be na yatete but you know there was what say it will entertain you be educate too now face you know sound so ma would no I the perfect one and see mesra say if he sabri biano na Monday to Friday no entertainment no even if say bibia e nko so abrabom kra na entertainment na de but more than say you get it locked on e wa abrabom and say na whatever thing you have to do no you go for it and the best stories but say say na and simple e can no some boys say marriage is expensive how expensive it is and unti na ma and man your mom person me worry ya na and I said and then the marriage na expensive any na no ye be show you mun se maka afei so DKB akasa about MTN data bundle see na dia de see data bundle na dan you saying both to dwane adwane no Enti anka yenya party anka me yere that day sabe wa me ka yebe sound so akwakofa the old one no and also ewa ha say na face no Rocky Dawuni akasa or say music should inspire, not just entertain. And also I say and our face no Patapa my look-alike hasn't emerged because it will be difficult to replicate me. And also I say and yeah mama dan as someone so akasa ni nyina no mebo mu nsem no e dia chero me din at the CJ Winters brewana na Sabri, we are singing now. That's why me a virgin. Forget about say me a fine girl. That's why me a virgin. What I say? Aha. And see, obi say, say na me no na a virgin ana. O the young kona me find say no and fan control. Na say that American no stone boy say marriage is expensive. Na ono ni chire a expensive ya say one time. So we invest with time. And very expensive. And I say a name ring we crampona warina wakoye say a memma nenkwana I should know one so a memma ninkuto because bema best story anopa and was so we chop money. When you the end and it you be a bebuno, obequaba, never heard your baby with fee, and so was so we chop money. Now chop money near if you want on the crown, and was so sign so a careful oyereno and unqualano. And also it doesn't come on a low cost too. That one is also very expensive as well. So be so you care love. Everything about marriage, is very different. And that is why I only say marriage is so expensive. Stone boy and Dr. Louisa, I'm worrying 8 years in you. 18 so be away the 8 years. I worry where catch say marriage is very expensive. Come on, but this one shouldn't, scare you guys from getting married. One can see Kasemun. Why? 18 said, I'm over say, and I see Kasemun in Uncle Warren at the other yesterday. And just see Kasemun, I'm worrying your tongue. Why, the Yabon, and Mamma, no more worrying your tongue, and Pana. Wakanya pe me da kukunami me dami ya nyinyi o so lamprana na mo ne yentwetwe okay so I think say what we'll do is that we'll be talking to our parents yeah mama mo ne papa mo no na say list na o metitle so na dia they should do that so that mo wetimi aware. What about that? Cool, right? Okay, it's in the young quay na yemfa ahanomo no emfancy na said they na make no DKB so they are simple for be ediaba na eno no about data bundles see ya one and say na omeka che say said the data bundles no board den isha enti no na say 1st July ya etwemu ya no omasesa no mudi bia keka ho na na DKB ababonten ababeka say wait there, Tolipa, Hentropa, Anka Wepa, me that day, Samuel. It's rather unfortunate, say, and then Monday, so I don't sing on Mondays. I can quite a Friday and say Thursday, I would have, do something. But then Monday, mean tunium. But when you, my uncle see the DK kind, you buy me to us one more.
MTN Ghana, what's the meaning of this? When the data bundle for table net was 92 gig, the one that Lausu brought, I could use it for like 6 weeks or 2 months. Watch so many movies. The new one, you said you have brought it back to 214 gig. I just bought one. Less than 3 weeks. It's my second movie I'm watching. Data finish. Yeah, the other one, I watched several movies, watched a whole series, Squid Games, everything. Second movie I'm watching. And then normal daily browsing on phone. How can 214 gig last for just 3 weeks when 92 gig was lasting for 2 months? See, I'm watching a movie here. See. You can see the merry-go-round. It's finished. The data bundle is finished. Less than 3 weeks. Is it even 3 weeks? July 1st. So, 19 days, 214 gig finished with less consumption. MTN, please explain, because I don't understand this. MTN Ghana.
Right, 18, I think that this data bundle issue, it is not one person. Me experience it, and you watching me too, you're also experiencing the same, right? Nti no betimi leave you comments and I'll be send the WhatsApp message no na emre no so ayer ya kan bibia na etumi aboa and MTN Ghana yesrem mo a mo ye bibi fa he mo he na say nye ya mo de mo fada na mfa mbrɛ why yesrem mo a why sika ho ayedin tie ne no ye twentwentwentwe na mabi mu so sa na yekoye ngani ma na Grammy nominated Ghanaian musician Rocky Dawuni and ono so dia asem dia babetuga asem ne mo odru pa nyomtuni ono wanyi wonyomtu num ote nyomto ase for so many years no nyomto no wanimu ono so wonyomtu ni mu na yi na o ka say enemri mode nyomto na kwakoye bibi se sabi obi ra studio na de besi na adwem bia no de mabeto abonten and obi timi ra studio na te say said ya o feeling no wehwehwe e de agubi ti so de ababonten samanfo emetie bi fine nyomdo betimi aje yebe di asawa ma do ma pe no fia no but enyomto na woto no it should be something na after listening no somebody will have something from it. It should be beneficial to omo consuming music no okay entina ababi mfimumba obi betimi atie enyom bi sade ene kra no onye okay o but after listening to that song no obey fine broken hearts na dia tete nyom bia me ka se menya broken heart da na virgin de me denya broken heart munyinya broken hearts ne sa na enyom bi no wo hono ma mutie a na fe no makoma aba fo na ma yo okay enyom bi wo hono ma abrabo ne se dia no enyom bi wo wutie a na fe na ama wani da so se enei na enye yo but wotena de ebe ye enti enye se bi otafrache enyom to ne be kwakoye te se bi a wo wankasa bibia ntokwa bia when obi wa na asem bia obi wo then you know you enter the studio and then you do anything or you put anything on the beats that be enya nsa monto nwomo a se yetia ebetumi ama ye futu sembi ye titi nwom bi na nwom bi no ho no ma na nyina no yebo sa time mo bo nwom ne kwa na misije na ye nwo me but samitie sa nwom na mitimi fa ababi edi efimo enti na chese eno so eno no na ebusia eya asemu yati patapa nka chepa ana wonte ne nka nje yete ne nka che no de asem bia ba beto asem patapa ba be kan dia che Ghana funi say Musra mo yesa look alike no ena sese CJ ame wa ha say no bi aba me CJ look alike me te say CJ me kasa te say CJ ipio no fia no kan CJ me da konye ha mata wo se be nyo asia CJ ni CJ the carpet CJ mega la fi de ko asia sana patapa eka se obi ani obetimi ayete se ono patapa o no ono talent a owo no se de oto ne nwom talent a owo se de oya ne niama obi antumi nyete se ono na hwe obi wo ho no moko TikTok no okoto nwom ba ko na efa pe so ye celebrity eyini mu nyina na efi hefa dabi ade na nya sa na etene na krampo se wo beba be ka se wo ye ono patapa ne look alike no enya de bi besi wo wiase da enya wiase we ena enya de be san so atwa so it will never happen. It's never happening. Enya de besi because ono patapa no ye very unique or ye unique Nyankopon born it differently Nyankopon born it na me bisa say patapa de se ana what ya se se de Ghana fo binum ka se oho onye fe no waje atuma na ya asem bisa yenko yengani na yenhwe nso na yesan so ko yengani modi a na ye mame dan na asamwan so eno de asem bi e de abetu egua na asem a all kan no abusen na ye ni mu say Dynasamwa and a gospel musician as a gospel musician. Depending baby I go school need it in your chair no gospel and gospel no. Now why? Na ye mami no you be a no nim say me de me NPP ni wa kukudro pa. Na yi na o kire ni nsem a Saturday no. Se wa ma ango stadium obi wo ho. Afa okon ho. Ka ba ya ka we nyina no ka bi ho ni live. O chesi ebi mo mo chesi na NPP edi ncho abato wa je say yeto yansen ye you know NPP edi ncho no nyasa na woni pa mako 13 akwa ano na so bi atoso abien a how say obetimi aka say nipa no ware there is nothing like say NPP will see anything. Okay, and NPP never lost anything. A year second, and na NPP edi and see not to say now go point 2028 econo everything will be solid and also webusia be the news no they be see her ediamo na kan mo de beto so sempura Edivetwa so Ediamo CD Winters Edimidi Abrewana na Mia Virgin. We do ye pan show so ye enjoy the rest of the program.
Mena CJ so say or the entertainment news emu hwam wotimi de ebre yen ene anopai na samre ye de ubokrata no nsem de etwason tentem so etumi de ama asantoa aba be kamensa sanso so na sabata so e wo hanmo a o madwen mi baba mienu na womo ekam ho na ye de ubokrata nsem no etumi de ama wo say da me ka kire no isi amana miensa on the show the whole world onya show a bema baako ema miensa ti me have kwane bia mame no remedials go straight enti the boka time nsem na twa son tentem so na yetumi e de amount dodo na akasa e de for the new patriotic party me de atwa mu e wo University of Ghana Sports Stadium bra wo mokoko hia mu a ensakaya hodo makomako aduonum ensia 56 womo ekoko hia womo gibitumu wono ebo ebi nso eguye titru ebi wono a those in favor say but it's a bottles no co park no so kwa yempere yentiase ense saye ben na wo ankasa wodi wani di nsemo a communicate ba bonten so de omo ka say wono beye wono mo ye bambo mu nsemo hu ne sei hihya wodo a womo ye womo kan before say program bi so no say na wo usi ko usi ehu ye womo ye fa wani so ya na say wani anso ni na kan koma no pay ye behwe na de ubokrata no ahodo na anso no a report e de afa nsema course e wo the University of Ghana Stadium memene da the new patriotic party, the biggest opposition political party our Ghana Hanamu and the Upo they say our mo and our mo the biggest opposition party. Na omuna bit ma soja de agu aban so ma ban yetime ne ya say wo ye na wonye ne CJ Kasa no bundles and some they say they new data no enye they say enye communication minister or spokesperson edma telcos no communication minister on a spokesperson edma telecommunication companies our Ghana communication minister I can say I know a ranking member and can I know a ranking member na obo eso su triso de nya no kra nyina wo kan ye ke kan sam sa ene ono na ye spokesperson e de ema eye telcos no nti ho komo e be he na yetime de ne kama etime e de ama me no kasa ide de ubokrata ena e de traso kama etime e de ama wo okay tabate akwaba adandwa otinden
no sorry
so me ho ye papa mo say na Monday money making day ti aba na sa je tennis ka se me enfa ni agro say me da na stadium
na me wo
okay asanto to me ho
na me wo
akona mo command crabet mo ba de
ase wo no kojaye
me ma nko anyam I was the last person to stadium
wow
me na me the last person
ba when you actually maybe I should know some about because it's now was okay some me from now so near around. You better feel
me see me ni baby a na ya set ya ba no around.
So you right now some buy.
Say me invisible until. The book at the to answer what I go.
Okay, maybe the daily searchlight and a chassis. I say money is not the only determining factor in NPP. NPP internal elections adai nimo and adui by Baumia's campaign launched in disguise. NPP National Delegate Conference packs a pro. Hassan Ayariga takes on Igbo King in Ghana and no air the daily searchlights and all the banner pay.
I was an operator, Bocata Hoda and Saka of them higher the barber some yasha for any for the daily searchlight air chassis at the amount. I may chassis and free cat fight also and kunom. And say, Diana, may be my near Ewaha. I think it's last week, and I may back I say, Oba Ghana has say, Ibo Fue Waha, Nigeria ni Ibo ni bi, Eba, you say, Wabba Kingdom, Ewaha say, Nagana dear Sabe. And some 4 dear, and ye may mu, and it's answer so. Now, no pay the daily searchlight, boy, a man, yes, or house and I Ghana CCRDA, or ye Ibokin, a war, Ghana Hasia, and some be a war, catafet or so, and kuno. Now, I watch you, na Ghana, I ain't na Ghana, I had a pa, Oko MPP, a man you couldn't 1 year, age of Bodo. I was wrong. I was so okay. I was so that. Is she not pay? Is she pa? Nana was some air papi last week. I beg can be sure one say and rather. Meme da na wie ye dwumade na etime course so na we Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na Nigeria and an infoni eda hasei na wotwe etwa mo so ye be kan wanchia rehosem a esi wo ho wanchia semi ya wo abusua anopei asanso abagalam say na last week na me ka say ye pen hontuma extra na ye da demonstration because abroso wo manyimu abroso mpo enesa baby abefe bia ne kro bia so galamsey sa say nkoko chese ne ope chocolate credit na ehwa ye dini na ye galamsey adaroma adan ba kufo ni obedi nti na mpempem etempenten kwa ensem yi ebi ewa hase galamsey wanchi de ye fa nipa almost 30 at once no mu yi wo mu de dudu omutimi yi wo mu no 3 mu yi 4 na 3 de omuwe ewa atoyem ho ba ko onya nkwa no wada so ewa hospital last week na ne ye kan wonsem no na nipa bro 30 and I feel no more sanka so mo da so wa menana se bepim na no pay be hwe se dodro no yetimi ayi wo manampo se akwa akopem se ntem honsem no ewa hase na owura ni mo so na ababeka se MPP amanyoko ni fapem enyina sika nko anso na no so na no monsem ni bi ewo the daily searchlight abapay medi monsem no asom ya hwefo.
The Ghanaian Times. At National Delegates Conference, NPP embarks on sweeping reforms to regain power. And I'll say respect party structures, rules, GFK tells aspirants. Don't let artificial borders divide us, VIP tells ECOWAS into the Ghanaian Times. No.
Made the Ghanaian Times twaso dia mamenfa JFK nsami twaso maya chef na we futuo na wode kwa dia ma wona weyi wonanim se wo begina wo MPP anampo se wegina wo MPP amanyoko nim se nto amoso aba no na o se ebusua MPP wo mra MPP ewomra adaroma moni machi typhoon nyina munni so na isempa won say Saturday we na efe because you be kan say papers ni bi ba na mo ba ma na say omo pese mo be hu say obi shep obi a wotai na chi atade na banners other posters ni ade ni nyina no ye hu bibia sa wo ha MPP delegate mobile my ade papa medi emra so nti futu we akọ edi amawo msawan so na wotwe wie ye MPP delegate no conference no mo ye no so hasem no eda so ewanim ha kata fe to so du mienu na nsem yi ewo.
Daily Guide. NPP unites to rebuild after successful confab. Ghana to roll out good traceability system by 2026. Mahama dissolves National Cathedral Board. London mayor visits Gamanche into Daily Guide.
Daily Guide, Krata, it also Miensa, Rasa Major Fifoni, Eda Hassan, Obama, Nese, and Chebia 2026. I fear way in my year babestimi, Yamema and Kwani and Wadia, Wadia Rumwe. One more the machine be an answer system, air babe, good board, the Jumano, or more the babe boy Chidam, Sinabea, Sikibia, Rabia, watch the set, or mobet me, and who's around so, and I cut a fet also in Sia, Ewan Chahan, so my penny, John Dramani, Mahama, Funi, Dan was say. National Cathedral Board no weguno. Was it weguno?
Into the oye and pasha say.
Make us something better.
What deserve National Cathedral Board? But young come on penalty as you say or one kind or 2 minutes or deserve no. Apart from land down, apart from the National Cathedral Division, on team in Fanny Baby.
Okay.
No credit.
I know the Said 2 minutes, young man of Saquanian man yet.
Okay.
A National Cathedral, one Mubomutimpo, a former president at him, Diska. Mubomutimpo, a goo, a former finance minister at him, special prosecutor. Kisi Agyapong. Quite do our the ball, former finance minister, no, National Cathedral, Nekanwi.
Yeah.
Nekan, and yes, no quite be a won't be about one thing. Emrantia, Sami Jamfi, Okujeta Brakwa, Sam George Mo, and someone more kind first of all to catch, and someone more can do a soft water. A so pass of all. Any endless you to her, or more tree, Yanko Pong, Coco Jolly is showing is your better time, Jolly more tree, Yanko Pong, or more than mass of them in Pesamaker. No more some man penny deserve 2 minutes, but your Pesa catch my benz. Untimi mfanya hwe including so be see NDC office untimi mfansi untimi mfanya bibia je say National Cathedral dana na betimi si if say niama no mo krai ni nyina say dia ba beduro dia ma meduru ye de nam kwan so ba de ye beto aka wu nyina o mampani untimi se samfanya bibia dan say be ko nya akosi National Cathedral na simple as ABCD dia mo kan e de gu abanda da ni ma se de gu MPP ama ekwani ma se and de obi ehu say kontompo na motwa aye fere ye nesem baba bontia beka so ye pa mo cheo de kan na nya no kro de kan nya no kro nkrata okujota ba kwa se wo the evidence nkrata wo so de come special prosecutor OSP so gina so ba bontia be kan ha na ni kan se ni nyina no kontompo sem ma fere muntima bontia me kan intima dissolve a ye ni mo gitum ya tiase tumi no kro na mom say a best sir, but I need it. Nobody should try. Young Chassis, young go.
Okay, and some panty, no, na me busa assembly. I say Ghana has say no man penny be ya dear. Na say na buy free so a man penny for bebano ultimate to us so. I am be a assembly some penny for Sebi a your mind at you are dear. Ghana, you were chiwa dear, some man penny be ya dear. Wo ba ofufro entwa so e yo man na chiwa dia mo adaro ma mo mra monten so meka nche na ye Ghana fo no ye hu se mampani a wo hye adwuma we yase no se wo free na ban so anasa ban ni free so a mampani fufro wo ba no otimi metwa so ye nti asese e ye Ghana ye chiwa dia because e too much o man yimu hwasa wodi wani fa areas in Kronkro okwa district ni okwa constituencies ahodwa na ukwohwe project na mampani ya wodi free so kwa ya ene aka enwe mabakwa ye me yakwa wo okọ achimoda Kena Junction okọhwe hospital na mampani epejesi hɔ a ene hospital no aka enwuram sebi ayam potro aya wo adai Ghana adai etinye Ghana sika na ya moye ne sana na say obi sika
Ghana ya sika
daddy ebroso mpanifo ye sra mo say Ghana chiwade a mo mayanti ye ho asese Ghana ye wachiwade ebi kwa ne ye kwa ye nim
okay
ya chiwade ni ehu sese Ghana ye chiwade nie adaroma anopemade sadie ni enti enu so wasem no e wa hasi sabato
yes Daily Graphic Blekusu coastline secured. President Mahama launches protection project. Accra lending to chart mutual debt path. Lending mayor. NPP expands electoral college. Voters increase from 220,000 to 280,000. And also so our Daily Graphic. Asantwa.
I met one so Busaminfa Daily Graphic and so Diana Mampeni wa John Mahani Mahama nature say Uko Breku Swam or ye Jumebu Hona face 2 no and I war Babeshas ye crater tossed me and say and I sem no ankasa was around so and MPP who say me so Edda Asihanane Yankrata and any money Yankatan panty me who and some potia. Nipa no eka eni mfoni mpo a edaha Daily Graphic enim ebi na maboso yim.
The Chronicle. Let's unite and rebuild. Brian Agyapong tells delegates as he receives heroes welcome. Mahama plots to remove EC boss Bawumia. Chinese-based woman vows to exonerate Ashimor in $3 million fraud case. Gold board to roll out gold traceability system, Sami Jemfi.
I was a major Chronicle was so Yafa MPP Day in Shas and away a rubber Agyapong na Ekasa was say let's unite to rebuild and see MPP Amanyo Kunu Wasem and Waka MPP Monka Mum Adaroma na ye na ye him say after delegate conference then kabibia be asumujemo and ejo nti efite ne ya akwa na ye hwe ni mu say MPP Amanyo Kunu say ne ye ka MPP a first no ye say moji dom di tra and amoba no enye saa emo obi ankogida bebi ankogu obi hu fi biem yesra mo ema pani bi ankogida bebi enkoka asem bi biem yesra mo se ne be ya 2028 elections emo beta mo san ba ba mu biem dia e da no pe ya de sedi na enye saa dia e no obi anyina bebi no wonka ne ope eno ho asem e wa ha na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni e da ha wono so kasa e da fa MPP Amanyokuo na ho na example Chinese mami Flood ekoso Ghana he nyina mami ne ho ewo mu bia no so ho nsem no ewo kratafa etoso ensia Ghana ye ka ho nsem bi e de a che na ana ewonwa de bia me ka se ho man frani betimi afri ni man so aba obi memu aba be ye flood aden omei aden
okay
ye ka akosi sen de bia yen kasa saa penifo mo behwe mo betie saa muntu hwana mo bia na nkwada ye wo kire mpenten kwa ha nko a ne ye femu aden anope we de yesere mo mu hu ye mo bo good body ho nsem no so medical bosu bia eno so ho nsem e wo the Chronicle anim.
The new crusading guide. Enough is enough. Bawumia urges NPP faithful to end infighting. Ghana to roll out gold traceability system by 2026. Mustafa Hamid denies OSP 280 million Ghana cedi extortion allegations. Land guards arrested over illegal demolition of Pantan resident's house. IGP flies in world-class kidney specialist to police hospital. NPP confirm Eugene Boachi entry calls for unity. DVLA sports fines under scrutiny. Drivers demand transparency and reform. New crusading guide.
The new crusading guide ye di we double kata hold and pay and sakai na banner headline de Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kata fet also me and sign na de copy do ono kwa na agye wa fa ne ho nsem no e wo ho MPP Amanyokuo ya ho nsem e na work board good board so ya bobo so afero Mustafa say OSP tag na wode tag na wode sikasem ka no ho nsem say wa wie sika bi afa ne sase kuntuna se dwadie bi akoso no se da bi nim ho hwe enu ntia no pay wono so aba be kasa e dia fa ho na DVL fo ena adama fo bi kase DVL fo yi o ma ha adwen pa so mo no mo show mo ketse so mo nji 1 Ghana cedi entu 1 liter bia so mo no mo share wom tenese pensen kwa amote ohusu ni aweho na so mo kwa adwuma ba fie ebeda din wo bra mo nya sika bia mfirima o mo ni subo bia o mo de bo bia na mo DVL fo ena mo de subo no bo wo mo na ne so ha say so na no pay ni pa ya adi a wosa ye nti yenda IGP owura Yohunu tete yemono abaso esansa wayade pa wayade akwakofa kidney specialist aba Ghana ha say ya ordinary police hospital say won konkoshe wose Ghana ha say aposifo yi bia wo hosabi kidney ho nsamo de ene tete wo mo papa and afen so yare bi ti say cancer ne ade ha wo mo na sikasem mo de be treat kra no ana ho ade nti wadie wono ana di aba free of charge wo ye post ni na wo ha wo ne asem bia na nsampa ba ko ha me di wie langard fo etimi akwa kofo dan agu langard fo akwa jiri kofo dan agu wo pantai na me busa say we ya posifo ache wo mo no wo mo de mo kwa akotum for free ana say kofo dan na mo jire gu no wo mo ba be sisi dan no e de ama wo ya asembisa me de tato enti people sound pay nya wo fidium ha no aha ene de nyina
answer me jam kwama corner chronicle one story bu any man pese me tisudia
okay.
Former Vice President, I say Mahama pro to remove EC boss. Me, I don't care.
Yeah.
Me and family home. MPP ni biya ni Ghana ni biya Penokre Council and yen asem. One will say the national chairman of the National Democratic Congress, Johnson Asidin Ketia, a very smart politician. Once a set a trap, Emma EC. Bosses no omuto trap no after trap na yi o mawie no asama wasa kan say yamfa de si wa bekuma no sobori na amfa mo wo mo adentia na 3 police stations omu wie no na mko ne 19 tintokwa na ba ye no yamfa so me no mo ya adwen o mampanyi John Dramani mama obe ompam wo mo and MPP ni panyimu bia obe support ana obe gina easy only deputies na chi no me meka ma dwan akere wo cause nipa de esese wo gina wona ba bia wo gina no gina ba bia wo gina no kura mu die mu mako court akokase 3 police stations pe mako parliament akokase 3 police stations pe the national chairman of the NDC Johnson Asidin Ketia be huru amoka kremia o pesa mu protect mo jumanti o se NDC for ahene yenye no o mo se yamfa nko 90 o se mo pesa ho consensus ko be amamo ahe NDC for say 19 police stations na mo ye mo sa ba bantel 19 police stations run onu asa twa no asa ba se yamfa so bonu na amfa mo Agyapong kroma wo the 10 favorite political quote bi oka ba kon say if you are sleeping with a politician it's like sleeping with a wild dog so kata wani ba kuna bi ba ko say easy for bosses when chase Agyapong advice no ta Asidin Ketia e fire mo no na mo kata mani na mo ne NDC NDC for na ada na mo kata mani tu ni na na fidi na yim ko bisa Agyapong kroma no mama sakut. I see sleeping with a politician. It's like sleeping with a wild dog. I tell me, I say, "Oh, man, when you back, I can't be back." On the imo, me obianka me nkabi mamu da. Na MPP penny mu bia so be defending easy. The removal of easy. Bosses no. Ina tikroma. Amina mase. Aye.
Yes, yeah, that's.
Damas papa. I was not about to near the SC na say ya and the time no etia kakra 16 minutes down the R8 ma yenane ye ho na yenye yaboafo nkrato na fe yentwa kakra bi mra me ba me ne me guest mpanyfo betranse yenkomodidie na akoso no mema okwan na watimi afre na watimi de wadwenkyere atimi abanti fa cheme say anopa ya suju amantimi activity phone lines no amfa ama yakwaba ye ba edidi nkomo no na no mama akwanya na watimi afre na watimi ede wadwenkyere atumi ede aba aha eye Net2 TV dwumadie no eye the dialogue show ye ba sisi ya na transe esinkonya na edi nkomo ye ba sisi ya mensan so emo akwaba emfa emrane 2 TV the dialogue show and waso egusua utie no ene anopai executive for a year Ken business business for executive Ken executive chairman a year odame apia no kase baba abeka sabema 20 gram pa the whole Ghana ono kwa ojane na so ne yebepon ka me mecho de te ojane na so pa be ma 10 gram ti am pese mechi am pese man goza o chia no pena men sai ro nsem sa so na fojo Shadrack enso so adwane me e wo hanoma ene yenkomodidie ni nyina no omoden a na hwe krata ekura me eno ena ya twere nim se NPP National Delegate Conference 2025 proposed amendment motions aye makun 56 no ankopim se yembre no be maye kwan no se maye kwan se betime dini na honkoma do muje tu de ene omo ya adwen ye ya adwen mu de ene omo nya adwen ene niama ho dry course wo no e betime adini na so enkomo kama etumi edi amama men kan sure say this is the segment conversation is pack understanding demre do say ya na eche say why crowd say you know eba baby di enkomo ewo the dialogue show on the 2 TV so ene anopa nti my mama bedwafo akwaba na fe na yen share enkomo na ase Sara
eja
tinia
nsempa
akode
me adumboko
say me na de nam no wa de nam stadium
me
ne wa obade mi hu ba akọ na hu me hu sa ma chire
I was part of the few people if you were late oh if you were late cry no bia ni ho to na contem
me for no bia ni ho
there we no cre
bisa ne bia dan me se sa
ai
nti ne se o me no won ha ne dikan fi won ha ne ko jare
fi won tem ai
okay
your point me gura me kwatena enkonya na wo stadium inside no so esro no ho na me wo nse na oyire frefre untina se wo ye fast coffee say e de enko an e danti no obi an tina fie free
eti abusia nanyu na ya shase na fe ye ni yenkomo no emfama sanso na odame kwasi apia chairman business executive for Ken and so adwene mo hanoma ye ba be disa enkomo no edi ama na Shadrack before say na osi hu conference no Saturday no
okay
asakra nsa na ye be call
anapa mechia atibo manten fo nyina the constituency for
ya cha hene mama na madam
the bechia Dr. Ohimpon Asiama atebu man hene ena miame na namponsanten kakabo the second ena miame nua na nakwa me agenti mrantie hene kroma nyina akra nyina mrantie hene no ai eno ni Ghana ti we obi ana na echa wono pay program ne die ne kronya menim ni ebebo organizers of the program ebebo mabaso say proud to program yi na manfa kekan sem say omu say sensem bi na I was thinking say na sabio party ya de amendment ya just ye ko to so aba keke no e de na ko fan to koba and I proud to see ekohia yi no most of anima ye ko to so aba nyina at the police station level constituency level. Everybody has access to this information. In the end, cost parking to cover. And sometimes Ghana for a bestre. Say party 7 your maya na yedin to kwani a different from hono. Which you young casempa, some you yes encard where you in from our video mukana kind of young quiet day. A Jan and I. To be a while, I'm
Castle say a cardonian to Manquan.
Oh, there is a man done. See, a card waiting from Obijoma, Nanganini as right, the Jan and I. That's a it's near my also Blukuma, NDC4, at 2 trust on Koyono. They were just wishing Senka winner, Nanku Jambum, Nidiniade. We had the entrance of Dr. Balmia, we had the entrance of back in Agyapong, Dr. Brian Champon, Dr. Duchum, and in Penifon Balmunana. There was even a time at the gate, non-party executive. So who drew an SW cry? They will not even allow you to enter. Mr. Major gates for almost 3 hours.
No accreditation inside.
No accreditation inside. Never through Suku no the bar. Also, friend, I gate me bar. until say Sabatha na de accreditation by minya access no police for bar horses na bebo munyina baso party internal security for at a point na oyene they to be call but they tried to the blue arm before no or dissolve that kind of tension no until on the matter of security in the and there is no media outlet I want me to report to anything negative on convocation Saturday, you know. In Tinebabo party from 24 constituency for Bobo Minabaso. There's like I said, because we have meeting here from all over Ghana, about 5,000 plus people in the bio. I think sister, Yenti, sister, you will be grammar two and as we bar on us. We didn't even need ambulance service at that place. Until the bedding and say, well, at the FAO MPP party, you know, on Saturday. There may course on Saturday, and I think that in totality, you know, a camp crab in a bar based on if you want to be objective, you will go to that side. Aside that, you know, okay. There may course in an effect, or have a biana, ubiatete, space is a woman, even within Ukraine, there were police officers all over. A shoe was available, maybe on any other day. There are things, if I'm rating the whole organization and everything, I'll give it about 90%. Yeah, for the organizers and the security, everything that happened, I think was a good thing. Yes. Course will be about my coin for now. Sunday, everyone say, your best party in Panifona, a woman in the MPP, the current national executive, you know. Omaji Dimbodo. Omaji Dimbodo. It's your best say. No maybe of course no. So what you abantin nessa watch TV nessa be wuni ma de course you might think say ebia ya to abakran pa presidential candidate e wi na ekushia say ebia ne ba be kire ya kwa adon. It was a very bad
and me ma me panyi bi so hwe ma no pay or send me audio safety me menda ontimi so on TV adan aba no onte ekosi se ma ken na mo so mpacho we delegate conference no party no kwato adwen ehwe going forward no niam a oya e bit mama party na gina brand delegate congress no moto aba etia no ahye tu no nso no so conference ye nto aba congress ene eto aba nso te congress pe na say party na MPP for kwato aba but te conference a no mkwako suesu adwen awe going forward na niam party no be ya ma party na etimi agina brand Chairman Odame me no ka say wadwane mesisi a e di enko Odame Kwesi Apia oye chairman business executive for Ken Bema 20 gram tinia ana mencha
yeah
okay ne chia on se mensana ira
what you me fit for
Chairman
minia yeah
wadama kwa bien communist kakana fi
all right medawase na se de yenda no mechia metiefo nyinara
tifojoso
na masanso achia eku anyame de medua no business executive for Ken members chia mu nyinara na mechia achimda aman chia kese so nkoba da achehene e papa honorable Ken kwame akompreko Agyapong unia da me nda no emre ntumi amba mu mentimi amfa me nan ensi stadium ho nanso ena mabefo internet intimately monitor from social media, and I think in totality the program was successful in the sense that delegates are free all over Ghana. A baligon yanti sebe obi kwa nya accident yanti on say a dom eshia bibrebe sana ana there's a high tendency basabasa ebeba. Then so I think the police for they did a good job. Now I'm not even surprised because we about kumu at the end so I say now we so a competition yes baby we just met to make certain amendments to our constitution. You could be able on day in and day out. You amend your rules I regulate you. So they be reflect the current conditions now improve more performance. So I think everything went on very well. Now we should niyama kakra bi senana menu aka no na entwa yi but going forward no you be pensem mo
okay
so I think to say MPP party no we share enthusiasm among members now although we've chalked some defeat then so the enthusiasm is still there Odono as one party people now I think it's still there. So I think say in going forward now was it me putting in structures a bit me protect the unity here for us to win in 2028. And in a nutshell, I think say it was a very successful program. A better Agyapong was say near a police for so abaso.
Okay. Going forward, the idea and come up with my show a video a record complex Agyapong and Brana o Remuno. Said na a dom a city.
Yeah.
Na and command man for do a chilling chen, Moja Benkunifa, and some man on Mokeka. The Bekakofa sub videos no Nina so na yet me a day amount. Eti ya shasi na say Obia Krabi. Okay.
It didn't crave you.
Oh, that.
Oh, dear.
But so the
Eti Emudia the honor and I the pie but for your mamma shas you feel so. Emudia at 56, you know. Motion 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I could see 56, you know. Emudia hina na Obunya shas you can also say about boa party and cancopa.
Nano media me share any move from say ye share on this Saturday no chairman and say say yakwa battle also from 2016 the first time you win election for in the year 2020 your co-opposition in 2008 your co-opposition then from there you met me no I was in 2016. We heard the euphoria in Ghana when MPP won power in 2028. I think it was very nostalgic. Like, just say, what Ghana be a essay? Sabio, like, yenya independence be and from money all those people announce Sabio, some remove the victory of the MPP.
And what day?
Yes, in 2016, no, not another day. Now you who be dampo after say October from 1996 Ebano. Now who does a political party be winning about with that margin? Now who be down? And with the very deciding members of parliament.
Madam Akwa may screens here. You are Canada complex on Japan, a bra na warbano. Sign no de banning and say no yen and son, yes, some sign when or de bashe. A doma needing a name. Na also the tuna chins who are doma na and also na a sanso edinachi. Ha, O Remuno, a doma tisted the money now more musu at the amano, or she said, is it in a sign? And Obia be didn't let you know. Now, if you had Doma, a dear China, what you say, Jumedian Asino, na Honomo, come pa, Bibia Coso Yacono, papa, na party colors, no, na farm, now found the Jim papa, brown white, na a demo. Had you not on a the minority leader, or sign enough and no marking, and ana tones a chia, nice woman, edit one month come on. Or ya no see miniano, no say that a conyasia betransina me address or come pa. And Tina say, on him penny founder na to tone side chia, and it say, na fa nika, a war, Jumediano, I see papa, for your
okay, maybe if you buy in 2016. You're quite about to also you're winning plus 1 million votes. You're about 2020. Your members of parliament from 167 about 137, 169 about 137. Now you Lucy seat you it's no be ever say about to be so in 2024 everybody was very optimistic. With the exception of some of us, have been now prior information because of ABR access be our to spiritual people. No, though some of us we knew that ABR in the 2024 elections, but we were not expecting the sort of margin they Lucy with in the 2024 elections. Obia no feel same people Lucy Crano. They knew that even if BBC Crampana not any that bad like we did in 2024.
Okay.
I think one here may say. The 2024 election should be our last and our most humiliating defeat as a political party in our history. We should never get anywhere close to it. Now, share your members of parliament for 137 to 88, now 87. Now, we still have a criteria to go. And also, and yet, Sabio, I did that form preoccupy news direct. And you know, and when you look at all these years, when our numbers are dropping, now we heard the reasons why these numbers are dropping now. They did park say people feel that the various candidates this party so from the constituency level even to national regional district constituency executives, even on the executive, people feel that they impose them on us. People feel that from 2016 they feel some sort of intimidation in the party concerning picking and choosing up leaders for the political party. That I was not shocked with what happened on the Saturday and say nipa nyina kwaji tu say yankoto aba for our next next primaries na nipa wa ho akonya say ekoto aba yi saa nipa no say ye nipa ye be numbers from what we are seeing today, because ye nyina jitu the sort of the monocracy in our political system today. Ya try say everything I fire about for politics will be ya discussion na people are able to do that because of the numbers. If you say numbers never see one of the advantages we're going to have as a political party is say so bimpo it will limit the person's capacity and access to do that, because now the numbers are going to be huge than it was before. Then inclusiveness about party we say people feel that I am part of the choosing members of this political party. Now we have increased it from 222,000 to 280,000 people. Yet numbers now, so people feel that Sabio Messi Kahuni choosing the panel, I will not feel intimidated, especially when we are even out of power. As I said, candidate because of a party in power, no. If you want to go and pick up a leader, this is the person we want, and this is the person we are going to vote for without any intimidation. So numbers the level of intimidation is better. It is going to increase the legitimacy of the candidate from the political point of view, the party's point of view, because same thing as the sample size they are picked from the political party, that's registered members, you know. By increasing up the number of people who are going to vote presidential candidates, numbers now the adults. So people are going to feel that the legitimacy of the candidates and limited to so to say like limited few people, but the numbers now you can say until we have so many people singing the same chorus to the candidate. And I say, ya mama kwa mama to be na me wo SM nya kwanya to be man to be ntino mo no kwa yimo candidate. And na saa ne ma e ma se ye ko choose nipa ye choose sikama delegate bi na ye kwatena se a say ye koto aba people feel say mo na mko jisika e na mo ayi say no. And the saa ne mo ni nyina subeti ade pa e ko so satire mo ni je ho is on that motion no nipa ba ho nyina agitu say sabio ye makwan ne emiemu. I wasn't surprised njine you obi agin say dada na e ho na de koto aba sabio free ne kono asesa, because from the party ne ye be close no some 24 editu say and some agitu mo ho nyina it is taking immediate effect. What it means is say you be a new album for the next primaries no, the new inclusion, the new number setting eba be ka ho enko dada for na you manipulate you people feel say you manipulate you no. So in simple, that is one thing I was happy about on that level. Another thing too has to do with choosing the youth organizer for the party. No, I think say the members no delegates ebeye ho no ne kwanso ano no omobugu ye no, because sebi o babunu de Ghana ha no o bikaye ansa na obenya ho atetimu pa so de hu ye se babunu no na wo ko twa for timu ko, because the opportunities in Ghana are very limited. Enti wo ko yen say yen to abama obi o ye 35 years below the person can easily be manipulated, because sebi abrabano kran ko bo kran hu no onye ne hu wie ye e design panel. Yeah, the membership party now, just like we are seeing like a person like Nanabi Uhui, he's so much compromised. Like they are all just singing one chorus. And no, I think so. Mama, even selecting a youth to be a party executive for the new party, I think the Penifubu or no can say we would accept it, because already player pick as national executive be all of us are also very objective in your assessment of their performance. You feel that they are hugely compromised, because party need the 137 parliamentary seats now. We're reducing it to 87 now. Yeah, they have victory over almost 6.4 million now. What is it about 4 point something? Between 2020 and 2024, MPP we have lost 1.7 million votes. na ni party tiwa e di party na we ye chairman free ho nipa are very integral in the party na dem ye babunu. So what we have they been doing? Is it just say ye nyina ye kwa ha the sabi political ye leader na ko ba bi ni nyina ye sum di na chi a. That is what has brought us where we are today. In our next election, I think that young from Babunu but certain strategic position you are. So any penny about Babunu, young who say Nipan track record. When you be able to get senses like I say, Sabu, where Babunu, the track record ni, the brand Suban saying what more party, no my Ghana, will be Chrome, any Pebe Sabi, any Pebe, Ebe Tunu Maya, Ashi Jamadinachi, say a pay you the position of Akomano. What happened there on the Saturday, no maybe why they couldn't even control it. We heard Dr. Baumiani entrance to go and give the speech. If we are singing Sabi, we are told you say a percent and Kabum Piber Party. Near course no. At a point, it was shameful when we come to end it.
At what point? I'm now.
Be a one-more program, and this is what exactly happens when you say, "Okay, Nipa." Unsa nyema ekoyi nyina titi nipa form ho nipa e beto abamom say obedi party nanim ye peyempo. The whole conference was basically about choosing leadership for the party because that is the one of the main role of a political party. Simply be a better candidate oba weni abama yem etini e course Saturday ni say nipa yatu omudi say omunya president omuye flag bearer o party ma ombe no all of them were present prior to the organization of this event all of them when we were there made significant contribution to the organization of these events. Yenya ye party penfo be gina platform kwa dia sedama ye papa in Agyapong omoda ba mi ase omoda ye papa Dr. Brandon Champo Dr. Educhum any omaka nyina all of them made significant financial contribution. Ajumpo be na church ni say party na ye fiasem na ba na ye kweke ho bom edisem wa hodi o me fa support it. Na safo ni nyina ye wie na ya pass ye penkabo mu a what maybe ameti any preference na advantage ye di ma one candidate what I was thinking say the papa mu pan in the spirit of enkabo in the unity at least you should have invited all these people to the platform. Nobody can tell me say nipa bomudi no Ghana obi nim say they have that ambition. And they have made significant contributions. I am saying this because if you present Dr. Bamia to come and talk because he was former vice president, no problem. But if you invited him to come and represent the party because he was the former flag bearer, okay. Well, you see, because now the party constitution says that see at the leadership of the party comes back to the chairman of the party. And at that point, he didn't have. Okay. Say a talk about we are
party back to the national chairman.
Yeah, but talk about we leader party is chairman now. So you flag bearer coho. But I say they say at every point the
position of power.
The chairman want it. Adia a man party equal position back on no. Say yeah they are holding nyina come flag bearer or no the a man for manipulating albums what down. Because the party now caucus flag bearer and executive ni ahode it will hear the course now Dr. Bamia Bano we have park in 50 say bola match commissioner baby mo for begina park no so ho in the carpet say ho because obi begina how you didn't understand why they even put carpet because no be before that means that they have a preconceived mindset ya shisha ade na to order that ye be ya ade no nipa bi a ye Dr. Bamia fanatics omo support no ekogina park ni 50 and on any Baumia, Eba, Mobina, fancy, and your group here, section of people who say down there, your police station is about 200,000 people. And Community Benya say, Community Baby. It's who Fred down, most of people they didn't even know, they didn't even invite them, and then they found. So it was just a selected members say, you do some more this particular candidate, Muni at the more there, at the more back. Meeting, it will say a certain area, your group, a certain group of people who were stadium no one say Kasa on the right side, your group will be your didn't go Jina, you didn't famu, or where yet Majiji fans are all by your wedding Kunimbe Faha, or we Obia Kasa, we didn't fetch no cool, we are Nako Faha or Chia Party. So, what are you trying? Message are you trying to say? The Dr. Brandon Champo to one or Nodipa? On the Quest IDBHD. Dr. Agyapong, Onyenipa, you are back in Agyapong, or where side BHD. What they did, and a set program, no, the intention of the program, because Mandika say nobody should campaign. That Adiomo is just maybe more than a campaign. It's just It was neither here nor there.
Okay.
So best idea.
Mate, me da say, mama nko damesona ono so amfane de nto aso. Chama.
Unia.
Etiu.
Okay, I think it's in the national no program no, Anka na very successful but with the little hitches. Like a discrimination. Party no say e be jana na so a unity is very important. And a unity does not happen in a vacuum. Unity in a conscious effort, leadership, go upon so, and they work towards it. Dr. Baumia was given the opportunity to address the delegates, and after that, was also etisimua na or jinchia as he was campaigning. So what he has said, in what capacity was he doing that? As a candidate or as a former vice president. If as a former vice, that's fine. But if you give him the leverage above his contenders, I say we are imposing a candidate on the electors, which is not fair. So your best executives say going forward, no, they should try to ensure a level playing ground. Only among the amendments, you know, say this became necessary as a result of Professor Michael Quay commission. Our party say Lucy Wolfley, and as part of the recommendations, the National Council thought it wise. Say Omobe appointed a 9-member constitutional amendment committee. Now, almost certain portions of our constitution within say I kick and I say any applicable. Yeah, very important to me. The fact that you be electoral college. To see our polling station executive say you increase it from 5 to 7. And in totality now, my electoral college, I increase it from 220,000 to 280,000, which is very 40%. Good. 40%. A very, very, very laudable. MPP party, you can democracy. And say Ghana in governance, democracy is here now. Because we showed 2007, you started with electoral college less than 1,000. Akufo-addo onya less than 50% of Alan Agyapong. Okay, monocracy a course because numbers no issue. Because nipa less than 1,000, you can always you can just buy everybody. There were proposals I increase and then I bid 280,000. So I think it's a very laudable. But going forward, I will suggest say it should be possible. Say every Cadbury member should have the opportunity in voting to elect who our flag bearer is. Okay. Because money is very representative and everybody feels involved. And one other amendments were very important. The fact that the national chairman at all points in time will continue to be the leader of the party. Okay. I think it's very fantastic. So whether you have a flag bearer or not, the leadership and the running of the affairs of the party is still headed by the national chairman. And another amendment, so that is worthy of parliamentary representation of a national executive committee. So increasing from 1 to 3. What I say, because the party structures will need the experiences of our parliamentary candidates.
Yes.
Experience on board to help. And also, amended near year for anything. President, the steering committee. Steering committee, they engage the day-to-day operations of the party. So the president has been discarded from the steering committee. Focus in governance. So what I say. So I think in totality, Honorable Ken, you better not say because program he contributed 40 billion to the organization of this program. Yes, my main kind of old now for 40 years. We got 4 million for 40 years. Or the come at 3.5. They added an additional 500,000. And you better papa Honorable Ken I say. So what I say.
On the command party.
On the command party because and you young baby. So what I say. Papa there. And I will show you all bano. Share. You bet me I has choreography and the Dr. Baumia. But agronifom. Honorable Ken oh remuno. Ushe motosa from nowhere. We any plan do. Just say from nowhere. Ushe motosa a bochi edi nanim eba be people eni mponko edi nanim a esene se eyi ufri Jerusalem eko Jericho ye papa no efomfo no epe no efomfo no say if you bring Honorable Ken Agyapong they will give us the next president of Ghana.
Okay.
And you know, I think is as a party, no, we have a long way to go. But my bemusumbuye because we share the fact say we are in a position, but we share still the kind of unity that exists among the party folks now. Now we are not issuing Korean pay. We share a friend is saying Yawado Makubefi or ne Kwesi Kwating. Each of them belongs to a different faction, but the way they were, integrating, it was so nice. Ebusia ba kumwadie. It ni kwa say basa area eba. It I think say in the national no amendment many is the fact say expanded electoral college
ma me no hwe ba ko a betimi ama wo ho abakwasem kakra bi ba bi o mo amende communication I think say communication officers there no abuama see am no ka say o machim see your communication about election communication about election appointment there
appointment I think
it's for so that who didn't tell me for so na me ma didn't tell me for so a constituency says 2016 the suspended communication officer was constituency. In 2016, now he was the spokesperson for NDC-PC. And on an MC at that time, 2016. Power necessary. 4 years. Ultimate switch camp. MPP appointing communication director. One election. Wow. Okay, so election. And can form for no. Ebe to abaneti because we need to come. Besan say appointment no do na akokoye nkofo agenda ntino ene yemfa no nkohiem ena omde ne bae ekowi ache no o disappointed party enti me ho ne de na me force 100% say co-election ene ye motion 9 no article mo amende article 75921073
everybody will be elected.
Yes.
That's good.
Into be a young to abana, ubia your party pen now, one more na one more which I think say omo G2 going forward no about co-election. Mekai say Penny catch the former Eastern Regional Communication Director, David Pra, so no Kasapa.
Okay.
Catch and say, Pra, they do you know. Oh, appoint co-election. Our co-election.
And there's one other amendment. I'm managing the special delegates Congress.
Yes,
also a very good power because
it's a one touch.
No matter
I
think it's a Buana party na civic. And a best also increase inclusion.
Yes.
Seeing a party for the ban is saying as a nipa 7 say on be prakonya idi kan soni biso ansana ya call the actual thing uhwe mu krampa o memu ha no electoral commission say nipa 20 kra na be president o be president a o mu nyina ye ne ba kope so what you say so I think say it's a very good and a laudable amendment.
I never quite the MPP opposition power communication.
Yeah,
we're not communicating. How was that we buy one day NDC a commission about 5 hospitals.
Yeah.
In the month of March.
Yes. I know we see you.
Yes.
And then Mr. Ghana say, and Ghana for Mr. say, and the Sanima way in another hifa. Sanima way in another hifa na Fena, Moye. I buy way more Babayano. May say about 70% of them.
Pierre.
Every year you want and be buying young Babet was. O share Quanya, ye fast developing Ghana, a quine party to a year school project infrastructure.
Roots.
Party communication can and to for almost 4 years. Open party executive program Makasa, you don't get them. And not the communication machinery of the party, no, yet they are quite to say, some you would need candidate for information grab more communicating, no, young farmer party, no, yeah, quite battles in the 2024 elections, no.
Yes, the whole party communication system, you're breaking it down. And the spokesperson of the candidates in Mono, the party communication system. So when you know where party communication chairman, executive or constituency, regional or national level, see at what party you are, you would work.
Yes.
You will work.
Yeah.
You go and say, you and your appointment now. I don't know what I throw on one. When you know what you say, you on a half February appointment. Walk about also, walk at some radio, so cassette TV. So, and my mom for the you are making that depending what what's wrong? Walk at your officials, how you disseminate. Say, you buy a 12 man as a national communication director. Say, a Tobayina, or by teaching Papa can say, and pay we were MPP communication people about 2,000 the whole Ghana. When you say on these media platforms, these are where my people are going to go. They will be able to channel a proper communication system. Say this morning or in this week, messenger you call a ban or tell so say this is the message you're pushing it hard, you're more hard. Now when anybody to the baby, would you idea? Let's say you're trouble my flag bear now the winner where you are calling winner you are down for all.
No, one of them man communication.
It is one of the things that cause pass. I'm a gym pie say that's what about communication.
Okay.
At the end of the year, I did because Saturday people who are very ignorant. I am telling you, Obi Otis some say as piano.
Okay.
Yes.
When it comes to I can't see him. I
Mema what was but quick one ever ponkona sem so ama wetimi ever ponkona sem so pa me aka na me wo quotes ahodo ne even Bible quotation kra kasa ponko me be ma na yin konfo adwen atimi e de afiso Bible kwa me tia say esiesie ponko e de ma okobre
enkumdi onyamensem
fantastic
beautiful
ma me no be hwe motion 23 Chairman motion 23 no.
Okay.
Say yeah made the constitution by inserting a new provision to create a regional steering committee composed of the regional officers, chairman of the regional council of elders, now the regional parliamentary caucus chair. You see, steering no, nanke what national kwa. You see, no more back to the regional level. I mean, say going forward no kwa. Say must be constituency crowds. Na and so.
Yeah, about where I call it 2 times a year losing voting. I didn't go from the feeling say, Assembly constituency, Assembly, yeah, can't say national Americans.
Yes,
national soon you say, or when you park or rounds, they will not attend to it. It is a platform, next one, the local constituency level, and send me one, and on the parliamentary caucus in the sound for your account. In one way or the other, you bring some sort of divergent views. I didn't try to who do say, and some constituency, let's say a mass on the regional, and now the Assembly constituency by regional, I think say. A bayan temning cano, a bayan more and tempting and regional national no the whole Ghana. I say we expect to say when I'm going the bay event to be when I'm organized to one so sad on the motion 23 no very good. So I'm what demand national too much so or move it any man so whom area that issue never got resolved because Okore was some cohort. I said, say national, they can't see her and some of your pilot or national secretary. Oman moving 20%. The about I would say then, and some of what I say, Canina, Mommy day, Mommy making general statement say, Obiamana come on 20 years, we and so someone do why, and yes, obeying about Chaka say, Naboto Yamu cannot Nipana, and as Aboto Yamuno, and send you why, as some of Fanny and Fan, Etnasi, Emma Agent or try the Ecoso. The Odibim no over the Bim the Emma, the Fodino. Now you may can one boom say the tobacco.
One good thing, party in Australia.
And Chama, here motion 44, a new provision, Article 12 and 13. New provision of the bias. So more amended 12 and 13 of the Constitution. No more insert a new provision a background to the voting right to former members of Parliament, former parliamentary candidates, former metropolitan, municipal, and district chief executives.
Former deputy minister. Who Article Bishop 2 conditions who are card-bearing members of at the parliamentary primaries.
Yes, card-bearing members.
I don't know. The American say DCs ni MCs no okọ be district bi emu ana municipality bi emu a aban no project o nyina omo na so na si
omo de si omo na so ya
ubakọ ba bi na ono DC na MC no onya akwanya nto aba
yes
enti no enti se koba se ye to fodwo ne odame so aba which I know say mummy ndie ba ko beti ase deputize ba ko omo ndie sa na mummy yanko for election ye to mo so aba onim se adwuma aban na ye no eni obeka na yetimi agina ba bi na amanfo atimi atiato asaba no ono oni voting right
how possible
Obia constituency ni
on spearheaded the government president
doesn't make
yes
man the be part soon for so we say DC ewo constituency le bana
former MPs ni DC be the din koma utim say na de ne ha wo mo
former almost 277 or 76
amount aba
Sanku for you to aba party you party ni ba ban for 8 years ya ansesa da project e course you ni woni bibia course party ni hu ni me course you nipa support party ni woni sanku for you na say ye kwa to so be candidate we boy say e bia ono no and most DC you know they are grassroots people and they say obefa DC akofo ba bi say bia nipa fi ba bia ni akotam so ko DC
met me about two MCs former MCs of Eastern Region Baku ye New Jaben South Honorable Isaac Apojesi Baku eye Magadako Dakwa Sum MC
okay
se uno mu din koma enene ne nyina no se ubisa ni project a wotena office 8 years and 6 years oye ya on fa book bia wem obo project na ma location
because our form I think this one is even long overdue.
Yes,
they should have started voting since the inception of our politics because few former members of parliament, former parliamentary candidates, former MCs, chief executives, former ministers. I mean, these people, when you talk about MCs, they are the representative of the president in the municipality, and I said this assembly. Into a manpenny, and then we see, and it's
the president of the constituency or the region.
It's about the same, and now only voting rights. I mean, I think it's
Anglophone Sudan. Saban si sai beba omo na ogede no
yes
say you betu aban afi so as a candidate na de na ba candidate yem pana
call ayo
no omo na the basic unit of governance
so candidate na de na ba no say omo yem pe candidate bia candidate ni ye campaigner necessary o omo full forms nipa we yem pana they are the they know what goes on in the grounds and nipa we are de na ba no the yem pe no it their decision will be able to influence the candidate we pick for the political party. It is hard with I wish I can say most will be able to move your academy day. I can't on and can pass on 44 no. I say about Basso. I'm famous here. Because 8 me must say Nipa will not depart in the name party who be beyond says a party representing former programs afa share a year beyond as a president etimi akwa nipa appointing so nkono no and to kwasi party no one the dissect or regional music omuna yes has
regional music municipal music and this dissect
say you BNI for national security for any research or on say this is the research we have done concerning security concerning the next phase of politics in this constituency say panel ya talk about say panel any can see man voting right it was very wrong initially the thing say ahode no manya na ye it was recently the various candidates for Nubi Kuchi ebi we share back in the point we share Dr. Baumia they will to assess them or form they will know they will be able to give informative knowledge and
on the ground information
to people say but the party no do no be you want say ni power na munye dey mo fan be go form for no say omo person ni power and I think they are going to be mouthpiece they are even going to help the activities of regional chair for any other because BC na kunya no efiri ni say we are party we free we need he doesn't have a single say in the party. I think the party should also have a way to get them included in the very decision-making activities at those levels. So, say, as official members or kind of patrons in the political party, some decisions, as steering committees, we should get some of them involved. Okay, because we team the party no for so can say party ni be come back to so we say no company we be atna no be asabio party ni back we nya for so be no police station executive no want right to vote.
Okay, 44 no also penny for the by no.
Yeah.
Proposed amendments submitted by Kasim Mohammed.
Why are they papa?
Yeah, former. I think it's a very laudable.
Your friend Kasim Mohammed.
Yeah.
Kasim, baby, I want to put your boy Basso. I didn't know the man or the buyer say former MCs, parliamentarians,
because it will make them
feel the upper guy, you know. Why are they? Boy, you will be as on the place in a Bonabasso. And why are they mouths argue with the why are they?
I think it's a very good initiative because it will make them feel involved. So the fact that you're former and say you're too gym.
11 minutes down there now. My memory was not on corner 7. The most common number on corner 1 after maybe phone is quick 5.
Yeah, I wish say maybe I'm more some spiritual persons are and maybe you can call them in a way of going forward. You know, who friend whom Nibia say your event nipa more can see no but there's a particular candidate or the upon quite the person will tell you say but the nipa conda so sad and the nipa tune for to pa because even to say in Asian cultures, India, they see a horse as a auspicious animal. I have born direct contacts because in all Nankupadi, you see having host upon wedding, you are before you know, it will say the normal picture, the picture before I want to call you now, and yes. So it is a very clear message the candidate on Japan is sending out, saying he is prepared for the battle. A horse is an animal of a sign of victory. What I say is an animal you cannot intimidate. Okay. Bible say, or say upon one of them, they signify power, they signify resilience, they are special courage. And the nipple to self to know, among the say, on for concluding, he's sending a clear message. Nasad day no, or so about problem, oh yes, akufo-addo concluding money, Titiru. It's people this they signify spiritual power. Say, this is a person that is fortified for a battle. It will be a for what delegates you know. That is a sign we are already showing you. You see, so the talk and from the kind. What you say? It will be a movie and see, say, candidate the person who was say, I'm part 2028, you know, about 20 years. And you're about talking about 20 years. Say, and you will see a party now come in 2024. The leadership candidate didn't buy report in the can. You can't mighty man, you can't walk away and then the penal. 18 party pursue in 2028. You have victory, resounding victory. Our deep Ponko will be no Yahoo. Oh, can but we are more beyond my mother Timpo. Send out the day of course near the dinner, it was staged. I am there part because say you program, let's say Nicholas to be and then the carpet and say the carpet is set a phone. I go to park in the movie. One ever fast because there was nobody. The only podium and the only platform no one will be about offense, so whatever move you say about your money will be also any control baby and two of ya who visit the control banana in the Congress or the back of Tuaba. The course no we share me I didn't American about you better this conference, you discuss some research. Who say Ashanti region 4, Eastern region 4, Central region 4, Western region 4, with some specific regions be or more patterns of going to vote in the next primaries. It has changed, and we'll show you that so much chance of Ashanti region 4 now. Because if as a schedule they didn't pass, it's true of fear. We said the candidate I didn't present in 2028, and he's going to be the next president of this nation, and the victory is surely assured.
Okay. But I say, my menko amanso na me activity lines man na yin come 5 course enti sisi ho na obofre man na metin wodi come 5 course oba makasa no enye tewu na yentimi nko number no 0240550899 0240550899 eno ene number ye de aye adwuma no 0240550899 number no eno no metim biom dia 0240 and the screen also now wait me afa no 0240550899 na also wetimi edi encommon 10 terms so na memfa some few calls bi na yemfa afrejimanesi na yemma yemu so 0240550899 0240550899 na man the screen no obetimi afre na also wetimi edo adwenkyere etumi edi aba chairman
yeah
quick one yeah wrap up anti
and you know I think say mebo party ni na abaso
na youth dia no mo ye to bottles as obon pesa
no mo to bottle
no mo be youth age no 35 na mo pe kura
yeah I think well
because me nkofo bi aye campaign obi nam 30 na obi nam 40 was chance abdanti nzika kakra wanya
I think the definition of youth no a very it be you and for how different
because of World Health Organization for between 15 to 29
what is it?
UNICEF here 15 to 24
yeah
I
don't know why
African youth after they 15 to 35
yeah it's you know so now I'm at 40
yeah.
Bro, I think it's not bad. Okay. That is what democracy is all about. Okay. And the proposed amendment now, if the delegates feel say it is not in their interest and the interest of the party, I think we should accept it. So in all, Ebebo MPP delegates no abaso say omatimi no my the various amendments are you say Ebebo na going forward no victory dia. Now your best chance to say medical no unity. And yet it doesn't happen in a vacuum.
Okay.
Unity, a conscious effort. I didn't share the two unity. There should at all points in time be an equal and a level playing ground for any aspirant. And my aspirant be unfairly intimidated because if it happens like that, then the apathy about party because MPP party no, it is the only party Ghana for you say you bet in Yaboa na yankoso akoso. We made some mistakes which resulted in our current opposition. And we believe, say, if you present the right candidate a form for a candidate who listens, who doesn't impose decisions on people, candidate who say, wabobra, who putting the necessary strategies or minor ever competence wa was yeko.
Hello, good morning. Yes, sir, Chief.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm Patrick. Be accept free.
Patrick, sorry.
Assign Patrick.
Accept free. Ushimama mfru.
Yeti senior.
Anope da mase. Ewo adwuma sonko amoye de amaye. Na mo program no man said that I'm to baby am betu ya na me de. Afana me ya me na o kase.
Okay.
Yes. Ana maybe mo di e. The NPP for honorable candidate Agyapong is in China. May near 2028, the bit me have a power. In TV, you can't pay if you are yet honorable. You support from only bit me idea NDC for them.
Okay, Mate, medase. Yamre net ya mentino 10 terms na nkakrakra na yenko yeni mo so betimi adwane mefa few costs 2-3 calls with the account na yetimi akoyanum. Chama na wanugu so amame sanko amano so. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm Patrick baby accept free.
FM boy me ka so say Blukuma.
Patrick you.
Ni efesi e kama yenya ye wa bonten. Any MPP for members yeti asese. Ogani MPP a party na ogani o fashi utrim enye eni party se bi asebe already ba umia na nado kenneth dem na sebe mati onipa ni ni hwa wana abe support e MPP dia say obi MPP din bebe bi MPP e dey ni papa mu bebrebe e na we ama mento na ne wo so wa ma wonto no wo no obi so dia ba wo dia no ba de obeto ama eno free. You did MPP from 1992. Me, I look at the 1992. Let me see MPP banner. Me, I be free more as support to MPP.
Okay.
I didn't need for more among Kalankola banner and
Medase, my memfa for chat to an affair and for Fredman M4 NC 0240550899. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I chief actually be accept.
Over there,
Pacha Manis kama also kasafi.
Nikasafi
Nungwa pacha yanko.
Bacho
MPP for Marco. At the moment, you can say, and about yesterday, in his top, what you say, all you are. A bad then as a Kennedy to the perform a bar, but we are for the look at what tiny man are more the moon guy tells away by yes, what by yes, you people, you guys are the Canadian farmer. Now, and I'm a careful come one. What can we need to move guys and your man with?
Okay. Mate, may I say, of the man for last call and see. Hello, good morning. Okay, quick one. Went to me and answer, Chairman. Okay, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, good morning.
Yes, sir. Pache to you. Pacho, who may submit to me to us with me, Pacho. So I want to meet you. Too bad. The inference in young didn't come on a young wrap up, but for 30 seconds.
I think say Honorable Agyapong, the grassroots are speaking one language. Okay. Almost say he's the candidate that they want. Omope.
And the party also belongs to the grassroots.
So the party must heed to the cry of the grassroots. So what he has said, a party back on. No matter who is elected, no, we all rally behind the person. But it is prudent, say, you be heedy to the cry of the grassroots, who are saying, say, it is Honorable Agyapong that they want. Why? Because or resonate well with the grassroots. Why? Because they see him as a pragmatic leader. Why? Because they believe, say, he is the one, in this current dispensation, to bring about the needed change Ghana needs. Dispensation biani or kendini anyami eyinima. So what you say, we've tried all manner of people. This is the time for us to get a non-conventional politician who has the balls to even criticize his own party. Honorable Ken Onye overly partisan. Ghana first. He is the one Ghanaians are calling, and we are receiving set delegates now at the electoral during the elections. Now he is the one we present to lead the party.
May I say for you?
The make a chat with you and say. Nipa ma kwan ma candidate baako ebenante park na so kotwa wunyina hia no they should bow their heads in shame. Menim say sabi enye nipa ne pem no de ye na nya organizers na I know say nipa bi na influence ye omo tena se side ni bia no omo koda omo tibua eden ebebu omo fo say ye de mpanifo a ewo akonya se be di party na no bia contribute say na mo nipa akwa asese ono nkwan beji fans na ye na ye ntwa mara wiase nyina e be create a certain kind of message among no but all of them they should bow their heads in shame and one wa want to mo hwe nyina mo bia hwa community mpo de ye as a political party ye share yen ma ye de candidate be share so be koto aba ye we feel from enyemonyu enyemo ferry necessary because you should know the minds of some of these people say ni pe o modidi amen mo bi so mo say enesika amanfo acheche mo ba ye sika amanfo acheche mo bi so mo say proud to say ni pe no benya political position no motumi asa de no enti mo me yen hwe na ye me candidate the party has known over the years with his philanthropic activities nipa a phone for a supernal, the floating voters a supernal, and this for one hodor, a CPP for one hodor, on your political person, but when you nipa or all around person, nipa, because of my mobile message, like I say, and could be because he has several investments in this nation. Anyone of Agyapong. Thank you.
Say. I was the dialogue should be doing an ADC. A quick one, my main for birthdays, Abano Memfa, and Trusso and Famona, Yamay Musona, today's agenda. And so Emra Wakwemo, birthday no do our dad, happy birthday way. I say happy birthday and come Auntie Millicent Henrietta Abuaji Awudome. Mommy, Yankopon Isha na one york say a estate canishi on Kanha and I won't hear man pay. Yama happy birthday, Yankopon to Quandem na on shroud na on york say copem say. Obe kese papa Yankopon yo kese emfama another birthday we so say happy birthday nkoma Monica if ayankasa yewura sabate ho no de ba say we show happy birthday eno no di ni de ene na nso so di na chiri ba no ba birthday mu a na chiri ba no so happy birthday to you say that Yankopon show na onyo kese kopem say obe kese wonu so adwum nyina no enso so emremu emfa emma ti abusia nanyen na yema emuso akọ ma menchi obi bia onya akwanya atimi ehwe yen ene anopai ma menchi ya me ankasa me fiera yere was send me screenshot say wo hwe me enti oba anopai ma good morning why akopon sha wa hwe me na die me rent wu kura won kan hwe why so ma good morning mommy akopon sha na onye okase me di e de ensempera. Don't forget say the dialogue show fashion team say we are inspiring today, impacting lives tomorrow. Until we meet again, the media say have a great, meaningful day. Ochanya mi aduma, me sansin wo sha me di e de ensempera Emmanuel Marty. Me do see